What's up, guys? Kevin here from KevsPicks.com. Back again with another DraftKings Picks video. This week we've got the RBC Canadian Open. It's actually being played in Oakville again this year, which is about an hour and a half drive for me. So I'll be going down on Sunday. I'm pretty sure. I just got to confirm that I have tickets. I was there last year, ended up watching one of my outright bets, Jonathan Vegas, win. I think he was 150 to 1. So that was a lot of fun. Hopefully have some similar results this year, maybe even some big DraftKings lineups. I did cash a couple lineups last year with Jonathan Vegas in them, but no big cashes. So hopefully this year I've got some lineups heading into Sunday that are in good shape and maybe some outright bets as well. So it should be fun. I've got 4 picks here on my computer, pulled up on the FantasyLabs Sports Geek Pro model. If you don't have an account at FantasyLabs yet, as always, check out my link in the description below. Get signed up. Highly recommend you sign up. So I've got the Sports Geek Pro model pulled up here. We've got 4 golfers again this week, as always. Again, I'm going with lower price golfers and somewhat lower owned guys instead of giving you guys maybe my top plays that might be really highly owned and highly priced that kind of everyone's on. I'm going with some lower price golfers for the video. So these are guys I'll probably have about 10 to 20% in my lineups. I do multiple lineups and I'm not going to go all in on these guys, but I think they make for good GPP plays. So starting up top, we've got Ben Martin, 8,200. He missed his cut last year at the RBC Canadian Open, but he did get some experience there, at least playing in the tournament, and he's in better form, I think, this year. If we look at his recent form, 8 straight made cuts, including a 5th place finish at the Quicken Loans. Some pretty good DraftKings scores there, even though he's finished kind of lower down. John Deere Classic finished 39th, but he had 81 DraftKings points. He's had over 70 DraftKings points in 3 straight tournaments. A couple top 25 finishes there. So I like him quite a bit at 8,200. I think he might be a bit lower owned just because his price is 8,200. But projected to be about 9 to 12%, which I would guess he would fall in that range, maybe 10 to 12%. Regardless, even if he is 12 to 15%, I like him quite a bit at 8,200. So I'll be playing Ben Martin in about 10 to 15% of my lineups, I would guess. Hudson Swafford, 7,800. He's going to be lower owned, not the greatest recent form, which will bring his ownership down. But he has had some success here. Last year he finished 14th. The year before that, 72nd. So he does know this course a little bit and had some good vibes coming in from last year. So hopefully he can turn that into some good results this week. Coming off of 3 straight made cuts after a really rough stretch. No top finishes recently for Hudson Swafford, 66th, 51st, and 58th in his last 3 tournaments. But I think this course suits his game pretty well. And with the success last year, I think he might be able to put in a good tournament this week. Next up, we got Patrick Rodgers at 7,000. He's got some course history here at Glen Abbey. He missed the cut in 2015, but he finished 32nd in 2016. So he's played the course quite a bit. Probably knows it a little bit by now, and if we look at his game log, he's coming into this tournament in really good form, maybe the best form that he's been in all year. He went through some struggles in March, but more recently, 35th, 22nd, 70th, and then 2nd at the John Deere Classic. So he's coming off a 2nd place finish where he scored 112 DraftKings points. Because of that finish, he might be a little more popular at that price tag, 7,000, and with the course history, but that's not going to worry me. He probably will be under 15% owned, and at 7,000, like him quite a bit this week. And then my last play here is going to be Trey Mullenix, 6,900. He's projected 5 to 8% owned, and he might be my favorite pick of the 4 at that price tag. He doesn't have any course history here at the Glen Abbey course, but his recent form is solid. 18th at the St. Jude Classic, 9th at the US Open, which is really stood out to me, and then missed cut at the Travelers, 46th, 50th, and then 19th his last time out at the John Deere Classic. So pretty solid course, or pretty solid recent form. No course history, but a cheap price tag at 6,900, and he's popping in the Sports Geek Pro model at FantasyLabs. So I like him quite a bit. I'll be betting him. I believe he was 145 to 1 when I threw in my bets. So if you're throwing some money on some golfers, include Trey Mullenix in there for a little sprinkle at 145 to 1. All right, so those are my 4 GPP picks for this week's RBC Canadian Open. For DraftKings contests. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that thumbs up or like button to support my YouTube channel, and I'll continue to do videos like this each week as long as they're getting some support. If you guys are at RBC Canadian Open this week in Oakville on Sunday, make sure you hit me up through email, Twitter, or through YouTube, and we'll meet up and watch some golf together. Other than that, good luck, guys. Hopefully you guys make some money this week. Cheers.